Hey everybody, it's me. I'm just checking in. We're still quarantined since last time we spoke last week. So yeah, I mean, who would have ever thought that we would be quarantined for like 6 weeks now? It's crazy. I hope you're getting out more than I am. I am only getting out like to run errands that can be done like while I'm still in the car, and I'm still wearing my mask and my gloves per my husband's request. And so it makes sense. Like, I'm happy to do that. But honestly, I'm really ready to be not quarantined, and I'm sure that you are too. So I just thought that I would check in and just like let you know that I'm thinking about you and wondering how you're doing. I was going to let you know a few things that are going on with me. So I have makeup on today. Yes, if you'll notice, I normally do these on Wednesdays because we host a small group by Zoom on Wednesday evening, and who knew, but apparently, no makeup and sweat dried face and sweat dried clothes from working out like 6 hours prior, is not appropriate for Zoom etiquette. And I mean, I guess there is Zoom etiquette, like who knew, but anyway. So I have on a little bit of makeup, not very much. And I'd love to tell you that it just makes me feel so much better, and it does for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know, but it just, I don't know. I'm feeling like really melancholic today. So I'm just going to lay that out there because it's going to take a lot to really make me feel better today, unless I'm having a house full of people tonight, which I'm not. And then if you'll notice my hair, now don't look at the gray. Gosh, it's terrible. But anyway, so, I guess a couple of weeks ago, I just started kind of like letting my hair, dry naturally after I wash it instead of blow drying it, because why not? And I've discovered that my hair is like a little bit curly. So it's still in desperate need of coloring and cut. But, I just pop a little barrette right there because it is actually, of course, straight in the front. Like, don't even get me started about my hair. But anyway, so I have a little barrette on, and I sort of I have on real earrings. Can you see those? Like real earrings. And, all of this, like I said, is for our small group. So if you're out there, Freedom Group Couples 1 Groves, you better appreciate this, because if you saw me the rest of the week, you would be frightened, I guess is the best word. So yeah, I'm trying to, get motivated to do more than just binge watch TV all day or read all day. I am keeping up with my workout schedule, so that's going well. Of course, my Bible study. And our house is clean, we still have the boxes from a month ago, when we cleaned up the upstairs room. And if I had known that they were going to sit here for, a month, I would have not push for that. Yeah, so we did some projects over the weekend. It was hilarious. So we have one of the closets that I cleaned out was our linen closet upstairs that I think I told you about, like really dank and musty. So Robert decided that what we needed to do to fix that was we needed to like paint the inside of the closet with some special like magical like primer or whatever stuff. So we were gonna do that. So like we got everything out, I wiped it all down, and he had ordered a load of dirt that was supposed to be delivered this coming up Saturday. Well, guess what? It was delivered last Saturday in the big fat middle. I mean, I had helped him like use the circular saw. We had made extra shelves. I mean, we had this whole plan. So we had to stop with that plan. And we had to go to the plan of what to do with this stupid dirt, which he worked on Saturday and Sunday. And guess what? It's still not done. Not only now do I have boxes everywhere downstairs, we have one room upstairs with all the linen closet stuff in it, because of course that by Wednesday, that project is still not done. So that makes me a little crazy, and it makes me a little frustrated. But I mean, he's still working, and so it's not anything new. I mean, I love him. I love you, honey. I love you. I do. But anyway, it's out there. So that's what's going on there. I don't know what to tell you. It's just hard. It's so hard. I know it's hard. We've had several, extended family members, actually a couple of friends that have passed away during this time. And that's the pits, just because you can't do anything to celebrate that person's life. And so, we're kind of dealing with all of those things. I haven't seen any of the kids. Sarah was the last one I saw, and her family, which I'm so thankful for, beginning of March. Well, right when all this started, I guess second week of March. miss everybody. It's just really, really hard. So I don't know what you're doing to stay with it. I don't know what you're doing to, I actually got desperate today and got out my Motivate. I have this oil, like essential oil blend called Motivate. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's what I need. I need Motivate. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm having trouble. Maybe you're not. Hopefully you're not. So leave me a comment. Tell me what's working for you. Tell me what's motivating you. I'm motivated till about noon every day. And then I just struggle. So I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear how you're doing. I wanted to show you what actually really made my day today. Okay, so can you see that? Okay, favorite snack, one of them. Another favorite snack, and I just will tell you, I hardly ever even buy these because they're so addictive. So if you've not tried cheddar jalapeno Cheetos, people, you are missing out. Like the next grocery run you make with your mask on, you've got to get some of these. But probably the most important thing, yes. Now there is a story. There is a story about the Hellmann's mayonnaise. So my husband, who I love dearly, honey, if you see this, I adore you, and I appreciate all that you have done to keep me in the house and not infected with the coronavirus. But he has been doing the grocery shopping for us and for my parents who are elderly, kind of. If you're watching, you're not really elderly. You're just like approaching elderliness or whatever. But, so I make him a list. And so, my list, of course, has become much more detailed. You understand what I'm saying, since all of this started. The first time I was kind of like this, and now I'm like this brand, this ounces. I mean, he just, God love him. He hardly ever does the grocery shopping by himself. But, I put on there tomato sauce and he buys 4 of the little tiny can. I'm like, no, recipes call for the 15-ounce can. So now I have to, I have to say the brand if that's required. It's not always. And I have to say, how many ounces. It's just a little bit more complicated than it really needs to be. But anyway, so he's really trying hard. He's doing a really great job. He gets up really early on Saturday mornings because he has found that the stock is better. Of course, on like 7 or 8 on Saturday morning, which is great. And he delivers, to my parents. I mean, honestly, he's a great, wonderful man. But a couple of weeks ago, I asked for mayonnaise. Now, let me just stop right here and tell you that my husband does not like mayonnaise. And I cannot explain that. I can't explain why people would not like mayonnaise. To me, mayonnaise should be like its own food group, and have like all the recipes, that you can make with mayonnaise. Mayonnaise just makes everything better. That's my thing. Robert, he hates mayonnaise, okay? He hates the sight of it. He hates the idea that somebody in his presence is eating mayonnaise. He hates the idea that something he may have to eat was made with mayonnaise. I mean, I can't even hardly tell him, if it has mayonnaise in it. So, we've been dealing with this for 12 years now. So this is not anything new. And you know what? To each his own. If you were a mustard man, you go be the best mustard man. You make all your stuff with mustard. I am not against mustard. I don't hate mustard, but I just prefer mayonnaise, okay? Now, as I said a minute ago, sometimes brands are important. Now, not all the time, okay? Don't think that I'm one of those snobby people that won't buy off-brand certain things, because I totally do. But there's a few things I am not going to settle for an off-brand. This is one of them, okay? You see up here at the top, it says Hellmann's, okay? Now, you may not believe me, but I'm going to tell you straight up, I can tell if mayonnaise, even on a sandwich, okay, is not Hellmann's. It is not as good. It is tangy or something gross like Miracle Whip, which, some people try to pass off to you as real mayonnaise. I mean, let's just be real, people. That is not mayonnaise. That is something like salad dressing or something. It is disgusting. So back to the story about the grocery shopping. So about 2 weeks ago, I told him, I said, I need mayonnaise. And I told him, I said, I want Hellmann's. And I usually use, as you can see, I'll show you again. It's just so lovely. Olive oil. I use the olive oil, okay? And because, it's just a little bit less terrible for you, okay? So I'm not going to stand here and say that mayonnaise is like the healthiest food that you could ever have, because it is not. But it's so good. So anyway, my husband came home with Kraft mayonnaise made with olive oil. And like I tried not to freak out, and like on the outside I did really good. I did not freak out, okay? But on the inside I was like about to cry and have a panic attack because I'm just like, no, we talked about this. So he asks me, right? Because he knows that was one of the things that I wrote out is specifically what to get. Did I do good? And I was like, well, it's not Hellman's, but it's fine. It'll be fine. All the while I'm like panicking inside. So anyway, over Easter, we went, this is a secret now, okay, so don't tell anybody this, but we went up to our family's place at Warren, and guess what was in the refrigerator? And we were going to make like links and burgers and stuff, so we brought our Kraft mayonnaise see, I almost said Miracle Whip, with olive oil. We brought it with us, okay? And in the refrigerator, there was a Hellman's mayonnaise squeezable, which is my favorite. Now, it wasn't olive oil, but you know what? Beggars cannot be choosers during a quarantine. Okay? That is very true. So what I did, I left the Kraft mayonnaise, and it was like almost full. Okay? I left it at Warren, and I brought home the Hellman squeezable. Life was restored to its original quarantine essence. Okay, now, but here comes the problem. The problem was this last grocery thing. I didn't ask for mayonnaise because, I had some, but I knew we were getting low because I forgot I made something that had, after Easter, I made like egg salad and tuna salad. Of course, that requires mayonnaise in my recipe book. So I was running a little low. So I thought, you know what? Like, I can't depend on him to be able to find the right mayonnaise. And when he went last weekend, I had put veggie straws. I had put that on the list, and he couldn't find those in. Now, that's fair because, a lot of stores don't carry these. Now, the mayonnaise, come on, babe. Like, any self-respecting grocery store that sells mayonnaise is going to have Hellman's. So I don't know what happened there, but anyway, I think he just saw, like, mayonnaise and olive oil and just grabbed the Kraft. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Because what I did is I placed an order. Yes, I did. Like Monday, I guess, for Target, because Target is actually where I normally buy the veggie straws, the Zesty Ranch. Now, you have to see that this is Zesty Ranch. See that? Now, they have other ones, and they're okay, but Zesty Ranch is my favorite, and Target always has them. So I placed the order, and they were supposed to be here on Wednesday. So I did my workout, I did my morning routine, and guess what had still not come in, people? My order from Target. And literally, I'm sort of like really melancholy today. And so I was trying to keep that in mind, but I was panicking. Like, I was freaking out. Like, you cannot tell me that my veggie straws, Cheetos, and Hellman's mayonnaise are going to be in on Wednesday, and then they don't really come in on Wednesday. I mean, I get it. I know that we are under quarantine, but people, there are lines that cannot be crossed. This was going to be a line that was going to be crossed. But at 5 minutes till 4, I looked outside, and lo and behold, there was the box. Y'all, that's how bad it is at my house when I get that excited about veggie straws and mayonnaise. But I gotta tell you, like, we're quarantined, so, I mean, some of these things just become, sacred. It's ridiculous, is it not? It is ridiculous, but I'm just laying this out. I'm just being real with you guys today. This is where I'm at. So you need to pray for me, because if we don't get off this quarantine soon, it's going to be crazy. Now, before I leave you today, this is the longest video I've made, but before I leave you today, you will be happy to know that I have written sonnet number 2 in the collection known as the Quarantine Sonnets. I'm going to share it with you now. Here it is, sonnet number 2 from the Quarantine Sonnets. Thou faithful companion, lying in wait, till thee I run to, none else is allowed. Although thou art silent and gently sway, much comfort and solace providest thou. When thoughts are troubled, my mind ill at ease, or dream while it is day, the future bright, thou dream or mourn with me and stir a breeze, whilst remaining with me near to my plight. The birds, they adore you, little squirrels too, how comforted they feel in thy presence. Thy frame and chain, to name only a few, makest thy ancient wood charming essence. My secret companion, I long for thee. Thou porch swing, in solitude make me free. Yeah, the porch swing. Love you, porch swing. All right, guys, leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. And just find your favorite snack. And just allow yourself while you're binge watching. Oh, one more thing, one really good thing to watch, which my brother told me about this a long time ago, and I just sort of I read it and I was like, I don't know about this. But Virgin River is really good, that series on Netflix. It's about a lady, nurse practitioner that needs a fresh start, so I'm gonna tell you, okay? It's pretty clean. It's got some bad words, but not nearly as bad as some things, and really nothing else really bad. So check it out, check it out, check it out. It's really good. I think it has like 10 episodes, and season 2 is coming in December, so it's kind of new. But while you're binge watching Virgin River, grab your favorite snack and make yourself a little happier during the quarantine. Love you guys. Talk soon.